So we have initialized our member variables in the body of this constructor, but we also have a different and more efficient way for initializing member variables. Let me show you how it works. So first I'm going to delete these lines. Now on this line, right after the parameter list, we type a colon followed by one or more initializers. So here we can initialize the width attribute with the width parameter. We can also use curly braces. That's more common in modern C++. Now you might be thinking that this expression is ambiguous, but it's not. In this case, the compiler knows that what we have inside the braces is the width parameter, and what we have on the left side is the width attribute. Now similarly, we can type a comma and initialize the height attribute, okay? Now what we have here is called a member initializer list. Now this technique is slightly more efficient than initializing the member variables in the body of the constructor, because with this, the compiler creates these variables and initializes them in one go using a single operation. In contrast, if we initialize our member variables in the body of the constructor, the compiler is going to create the member variables first, and then it's going to initialize them as a second operation. So this technique is more efficient, but it only works for simple initializations. So here we cannot do any kind of validation. We cannot call our setters. We get a bunch of values and assign them to our attributes. Now, one thing I need to clarify here is that these two approaches for initializing our member variables are not mutually exclusive. So we can use both of them. Perhaps we can initialize some variables up here and the others inside the body of our constructor. Now, in this case, we cannot use a member initializer list because we lose our validation logic. So I'm going to go back to our previous implementation.